All right, it has been a very busy weekend, of course, for those who were caught in Hurricane Irma. But right now, we are going to concentrate on the ceremonies marking 9/11. You are looking right now at the lawn of the White House, where the President and First Lady will be emerging in just about a minute or so from now, coming out to pay their respects. And this, of course, will be exactly at 8:46, the time that the first plane, American Airlines Flight 11, slammed into the North Tower, touching off a chain of events that, there's no other better way to say it, other than changed the world forever. So we will come back to this as the President comes out of the White House. Right now, let's get back to your thoughts and what is going on with Irma. Frank has made his way downstairs right now, so come on in, Frank. And just in the last hour, we've had some significant changes to Irma.
Yeah, now it's been downgraded, so it's now a tropical storm, which is great. And that was anticipated, not that quickly, because as soon as it goes over land, it's not really getting that energy source of the water. We're watching it this morning. We're continuing to watch Jose as well. So Jose is now a Category 2. It's in behind Irma, so we're watching out for Barbuda into St. Martin. They're going to be seeing the outer edges of that. You know, this is just still a huge, massive system. When we think about this one, record-breaking, within just 16 days, we had 2 Cat 4s, Harvey and Irma, hit the shorelines of the United States. And you can just see how large the system is, how much moisture is there. And then on the backside, we're also watching through Tampa this morning some of the surge that they'll be seeing.
And you mentioned Barbuda. It was just decimated. Not a leaf left on a tree. Yeah. Homes literally splintered like matchbooks. And to think they're awaiting a second one?
Yeah, and there's been very little talk about Cuba. As well. Very little talk about Cuba. And I've seen some of the images that have come out of some of their airports that they have there. And Cuba, like now, how are they going to rebuild?
Yeah.
And I already had somebody just tweet me and said she just heard from her dad this morning. He was in Cuba and he's okay.
Good.
So I mean, people are now, loved ones are hearing that they're about their loved ones in these areas. So now it's the fallout. It's dealing with the disaster that has been left behind.
And that's what's so terrifying too. You know, the power on people's cell phones starting to run out. So people are starting to lose communication with their loved ones. You know, as the hurricanes move through, cell towers are falling down as well. So people are having trouble as well. So one of our viewers, Hugh, was saying, just made a donation to Global Medic. Just one of the few places that we trust here at Breakfast Television. Yeah. If you are going to make a donation, we want to make sure that you're giving the money to a reputable source.
And as you're looking right now at the White House, we're just waiting for the President and First Lady to come out to mark 8:46, the 9/11 commemoration. While we're doing that, I want to clarify when we say the only ones we trust. We should mention these are the ones we know we can depend on. There are so many great organizations and wonderful organizations, but sadly there are so many scams, Winston, that you've seen pop up.
Yeah, people are sending emails out claiming to be the Red Cross, for example. And we want to make sure that if you're clicking on links, you're clicking on the right links and you're donating to the right places. Of course, as you said, Kevin, there are many great grassroots places that are local as well. So you just want to make sure to do your research.
All right, so we're just watching right now the President. We're just about 1 minute away. This is most likely the time they will come out with the Marine Guard and the staff standing by. This is the 9/11 commemoration on the front lawn at the White House. And Washington itself, they're standing at attention, meaning they've got the indication the President will be coming out. We're going to let you watch and listen to this. It is 30 seconds before 8:46. The chiming of the three bells, the moment of silence, and the playing of the last post, remembering those who lost their lives on this day in 2001, 9/11. Lives lost, innocence lost. You're watching Breakfast Television.